I'm Bridget Helms, Executive Director at Miller Center for Social Entrepreneurship at Santa Clara University. And I have with me here today Dima Khoury, who is a veteran mentor with Miller Center. She's been working with us for 7 years now. And this interview is part of the series on Impact Pioneers that we are conducting as part of our celebration of the 25th anniversary of Miller Center. So welcome, Dima.
Hi, glad to be here. This is really nice.
It's so lovely to get to sit down and talk. The first question I have is, what was Miller Center like when you first encountered it?
I started with the Miller Center, I said 7 years ago in 2016, and I would say the center was, the mission is at the heart the same thing. I mean, doing good, the poverty and all that, but I feel maybe the center was younger, trying to figure it out, and I was younger, I started kind of like learning about it. Two things that strike me, Bridget. I think the mentorship, we were less diverse. When I started, it was kind of like Silicon Valley. We come from there. It was, I have to say, a lot of good-hearted, amazing, white, male, and we all trying to add diversity, cultural diversity, gender diversity. And I have to say, we came a long way, really intentional, and we really expanded our circle of mentees, age diversity, cultural diversity, gender diversity. So that's awesome. I mean, the second thing come to mind is really how the center was, I mean, as far as programming. I mean, we had a couple of different programs, but I would say it was almost one size fits all. So we had the accelerator, the online. I look now, 7 years, we came a long way also. I mean, we started to tailor more to the needs. We have cohorts specific on women empowerment, clean energy. The accelerator became like a business. We added functions to better support our mentors, our ACs. We talk about, leadership training in additional to the business training. We talk about unconscious bias, how to talk to different cultures. So we added this support kind of training, additional support for mentors, for ACs, which strengthen the program. Besides the training and the cohort itself, everything that's needed to make it an end-to-end complete program. So this is wonderful to see, actually.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm glad that you appreciate those changes that have been made. Yeah, that's great. So during your work at Miller Center, can you describe an aha moment that you may have had?
7 years. I must have had multiple ahas. I would say it just became very rewarding. And my biggest aha moment is just, you come in it as a mentor. You want to help, you want to do good and feel good. But it's amazing how much I learned from it. That's my aha moment.
Right.
I mean, at the beginning, which was, okay, put me wherever there's need. And it's still, put me where there is a need. But also when they ask you, like, what do you want to mentor if you have priority? I started putting criteria. And my criteria was like, I'd like to discover new countries, new verticals, new problems, new challenges. And it's amazing how much I was learning because I mentored ACs in South America, in the Middle East, in Africa. The growth part of it, the learning, for me, that's my aha moment. It's like, as much as I felt good, I'm helping, I'm mentoring, I want them to succeed, I was enriched, my life was enriched, and I felt so good about it.
Oh, that's really great. And we hear that a lot from the mentors, that they get as much, if not more, out of it than they're giving. That's very cool. This series is part of our 25th anniversary of being a pioneer in the social enterprise space. And I think our next question has to do with the next 25 years. How do you think Miller Center can blaze a path forward?
I think the best advice, or I think would help Miller Center blaze the way for the next 25 years, is to be the business, the agility of the Silicon Valley. Being agile, we still have to continue listening to the needs of our client and what changes around us. I mean, taking risk, but also adjusting fast. I mean, if we're gonna fail on something, let's fail fast and move on fast. That's what we do in business. Let's do it for ourselves. I mean, the best example that comes to my mind in recent history, when COVID hit, the center acted fast. We had crisis management, we had the trust fund, so we can do it. So if we keep the agility of a business, that's the best advice moving forward. The other thing, I mean, as an entity, our partners. I always say we have to strengthen our partners at all levels. Our partners are the ones who bring us the social entrepreneur from all over the world. And that's important to get the quality ACs that are gonna multiply our impact. That's an important. But the other partnership, I mean, we're all about impact. I mean, one way I learned to increase the impact, yes, we do direct service, we serve the ACs, But the only way to scale at all levels is replication. Replicate our model across different areas, different people. So train the trainer. Replication where we can multiply our impact because we cannot, there's a limit how much we can do direct service. Replicating our work is our way to scale our impact. So if we keep these two, the agility of a business, the strength of the partnership, I think this center, this Miller Center can go places, can last beyond the 25 years, right?
Excellent, yeah. I'd love to hear that. That sounds terrific. You're sitting here because we consider you to also be an impact pioneer. And what does that mean to you?
What I notice here, what's for me impact pioneering, what's a big, again, another aha moment, which I love it, I realized like if I mentor an SC, whether a male or a female, I can, by ripple effect, mentor or impact thousands of people that they're trying to do. Right. So my impact is multiplied by seeing them succeed in what problem they're solving. I've seen SCs who do focus on girls' education in Africa or other places, women in economic empowerment. So for me, mentoring one SC, putting my heart in it, and helping them to succeed, they're doing the work, it's like my impact is multiplied. And I love that. Yeah.
That's terrific. That's really great. I mean, we like to think of ourselves as a kind of a force multiplier for impact.
Yes.
Overall, and I can see that you feel that in your own individual experience, which is amazing and terrific.
The one-on-one mentorship translates into thousands and hundreds of thousands, hopefully, through the success of their work. And that's rewarding.
Amazing. Yeah. That's great. Well, Dima, thank you so much for being here with us today. Really
thank you
appreciate
so much
it.
for having me. It's really a pleasure to be on this beautiful campus, too. Yeah. Thank you.
Excellent.